A hearty good morning to everyone. I, Miss Apurva Jagtap, would like to welcome you all to the Convocation ceremony of batch 2019-21. Even though the COVID-19 have hijacked many ceremonies, there are plenty of ways we can still celebrate the most awaited day of your life and honor the rite of passage by showering 2021 grads with lots of love and appreciation. As they say, the fireworks begin today. Each degree is a lighted match, and each one of you is a fuse. Don't cry because it's over, but smile because it happened. First of all, I would like to congratulate all of you on a job well done. You overcame all the hurdles hanging in there when times were tough. You fulfilled all the requirements, no matter how unreasonable things may have seemed at times. You are graduating. It feels good, doesn't it? You made it. You must be on the top of the world. You not completely, you say. You must be feeling a little bit sad. The French have a saying, partir is mourir un peu. Leaving is little bit like dying. How true is that? You accomplished one of the major early milestones of your life. This is the major step in the journey of your lives. One that should be recognized for its immense significance. It is an act not only of personal commitment, but also pride. You all worked hard to get to this day, and your hard work did not go waste. A degree is a wonderful tool, one that opens many doors of opportunity for anyone who is lucky enough to have one. And you are one of those. So let's appreciate your diligence and thank God by reciting the prayer of our institute. O God, help us to keep ourselves physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight, that in doing our duty to Thee, our country, and the organization we work for, we may keep the honor of our institute untarnished. Give us the strength to adhere to laws of the land, of our country, and code of conduct, and core values of our institute. May we stand by the pledge of our country and our institute always and every time. Help us to be focused and committed to the cause we are here for, and to all that is expected from us with sincerity and the right attitude. Awaken our admiration for honest dealing and clean thinking, and guide us to choose the harder right instead of the easier wrong. Kindle our hearts with fellowship for our batchmates, that we may always support each other and be united as one. Endow us with the courage which is born of love of what is noble, and which knows no compromise or retreat, when truth and right are in peril. Grant us new opportunities of service to Thee, to our country, the organization we shall work for, and to the people we shall lead. And ever help us to place such service before self. एक शब्द से भी अनजान होता अगर माँ आपका ध्यान न होता, अनपढ़ गवार भटका ही होता, ईर्ष्या अधर्म पाखंड में रह जाता, अगर सरस्वती माँ आपने दिया ज्ञान न होता. So before starting the ceremony, let's bow for the Saraswati Vandana to the goddess of knowledge, sound, and creative thoughts.
सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय तेरे गमया मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमया शांति शांति शांति।
Thank you so much. Now, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce our chief guest for the day, who is a great personality and an inspirational figure. Commander Dr. Bhushan Diwan. Sir is currently President Vice Chancellor of Sridhar University, Pilani, Rajasthan. He is a war veteran of 1971 India-Pakistan, being a key part of Indian Navy as an officer. He is M.Tech from IIT Delhi and earned PhD in CSR and Human Rights after voluntary retirement from Indian Navy. He is a member of UNO Forum of Business and Human Rights 2019, Geneva, Switzerland. Sir has held senior management positions in leading corporates of India. He was Vice President in Tata Consultancy Services in Singapore office and Senior Vice President in Adani Group. He has been Vice Chancellor and Pro-Vice Chancellor at Somaiya Vidya Vihar and AKS University Satna, MP. He has been associated with reputed management institutes and engineering colleges in India. He has authored 4 books in various disciplines. He has been jury member of noted national awards on education and health, National Assessor of Quality Systems. He had worked globally and traveled on government-to-government assignments, business consulting, technology partnering, speaking assignments, and as chief guest at conferences to more than 15 countries in the world, including UK, USA, Belgium, New Zealand, China, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Spain, and Switzerland. Sir has earned several medals and national awards, including MTC Global Top 10 Thinker Award 2015, Global Educational and Corporate Leadership Lifetime Achievement Award 2018, Indian Legend Award 2020, and many more. He has vast expertise in defense, technology, management, and education. He is a renowned national defense and security expert. He is invited by various reputed and national level TV news channels in India to share his expertise and opinion on defense, national security, strategic issues, Indo-Pakistan and Indo-China relations, geopolitics and international affairs, and various social issues. He is a contributor to social development causes, business, and human rights. May I take the pleasure to invite Managing Director, IIEBM Trust, Dr. Jai Singh, to declare the convocation open and address the gathering.
Respected Chief Guest, Commander Dr. Bhushan Diwan, President and Vice Chancellor, Sridhar University, Pilani, Rajasthan, Colonel Vinod Marwa, Founder, President and Trustee, IIEBM, Dr. Poonam Nikam, Dean, IIEBM, parents, members of the faculty, and dear students, especially the post-graduating batch. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome everyone to the convocation ceremony of the 20th batch of the PGDM program. As educational institutions have not been granted permission to commence with physical sessions, we are compelled to conduct the convocation ceremony in the virtual mode, as we would not like any delay in conferring upon you your postgraduate diploma certificates. Today may be the last day when I can hope to have your undivided attention as students of the 2019-2021 batch. So even at the expense of repeating all that has been said to you so many times during your stay here, I would like to share a few thoughts with you all once more. IIEBM, what we are today, what we will be, and how well known we shall be in times to come will depend on a great extent on how well you all do and the great heights you all rise to. The respect that you all shall command in your chosen professions or in the corporate world will result in the fame and respect the institute shall get. Ladies and gentlemen, let me assure you one thing. Our IIEBM community holds great potential. We just need to be united as one, think the same way, and be aware of how well we all are doing. We have signed academic MOUs with Harvard Business School, CISI UK, as well as some other leading educational institutions for our students as well as our alumni to pursue the specialized programs being offered by them. Construction of the main academic block has been completed, where provision for additional classrooms, specialized training halls, and a larger auditorium with a seating capacity of 500 students has been created. Construction of the 8th-story building behind the main academic block where the leaders' mess was located is nearing completion. This building will house the dining hall, recreational facilities, gymnasium, as well as the residential quarters for the students. I would like you all to always abide and live by the core values of this institute, which are epitomized by the word aspire: positive attitude, self-discipline, perseverance, intelligence, resourcefulness, and ethical behavior. I would advise you all to always stay in touch with each other, as you have spent the most important time of your lives together here at this institution. Try and be in touch with all the people you were associated with during your tenure here, be it the faculty, corporate, or all the alumni who came and interacted with you. Make an effort to reach out to more and more alumni, as the alumni fraternity or the network will help you all in a very big way. Remember, in today's times, your network is your net worth and your contacts are your contracts. Build on your network, make it grow larger. Now, I would like to share a few commandments of success with you all. Take responsibility for your lives. There are two primary choices in life you will encounter: to accept conditions as they exist or to accept the responsibility for changing them. Always be willing to do and dare. The man who goes farthest in life is generally the one who is willing to do and dare. Have desire. Muhammad Ali quoted, "Champions aren't made in the gyms. Champions are made from something they have deep inside them, a desire, a dream, a vision." Set goals, as setting goals is the first step in creating the invisible into the visible. Create a plan. Majority of people meet with failure because they lack the persistence to create new plans to take place of failed plans. Have persistence. Napoleon Hill quoted, "Success does not respond to wishes. Success responds only to definite plans backed by definite desires through constant persistence." As Steve Jobs mentioned at the end of his address to the Stanford graduates, always stay hungry, stay foolish. Learn from your mistakes. As quoted by Sir Winston Churchill, all men make mistakes, but only wise men learn from their mistakes. Have a strong value system, make no compromise, and always maintain the highest standards of ethics. Last but not the least, always try and create the wow factor. I hope you all have learnt a lot from us during your stay here, but most of all, I hope you have learned how to do better than we have done. May you all soar great heights in life, and wishing you all the best. I, with the authority vested in me by the Academic Council of the Indian Institute of Education and Business Management, do hereby declare you the students of the 2019-21 batch as postgraduates.
Thank you, sir, for your words of wisdom. I now request Dr. Poonam Nikam, Dean, IIEBM Indus Business School, to share academic progress with us.
Thank you, Apurva. It is my great pleasure and privilege to welcome all of you to the virtual convocation ceremony of our 20th batch. I would like to start by congratulating each and every one of you on your great achievement. It has taken hard work, commitment, and sacrifices to successfully complete the PGDM program you signed up for 2 years. It is a moment of pride for you as much as it is for your teachers, parents, and those who had any part in shaping your life so far. Convocation represents the culmination of a journey and the attainment of a goal. It is an exciting period in a person's life and an array of feelings. We all witnessed the roller coaster ride of pandemic, the challenges, transitions, and transformations all together. But to our surprise, I must again congratulate each one of you and the entire staff of IIEBM who made this smooth transition from physical conduct to online. I still remember that day when we have scheduled first virtual examination on ERP. I could clearly see the fear of failure, uneasiness in new technology adaptation, and thousands of issues related to examination in your mind. But I always say, the only thing permanent is change. Still, as a management student, you were resistant towards accepting the change at that moment. And to our surprise, the number of phone calls during examination reduced from infinite to zero as we progressed to the second exam. The journey was not easy, but with everyone's hard work, determination, and support, it was not that tough either. As a result of it, we are again gathered on a virtual platform to unite and celebrate your one more step towards success. Every end has a new beginning. Today might be the last day for you as a student of business school, but I believe your learning will continue. There is no question that as you move forward in your life, you will face challenges. There is a saying, we must accept finite disappointment, but we must never lose infinite hope. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. So I say, keep dreaming. Your only limitation is your imagination. You can imagine and help rebuild your future. Let us never be defined by our history. We must always move forward and focus on tomorrow and our future. Whatever career or careers you pursue, the opportunity is there for you. You must define success your own way, but not by how much money you accumulate or what your title is, but by how you touch and impact others' life. I know we are physically apart but mentally connected to each other and will remain connected. As once you are awarded with the degree, it is a permanent mark in your professional journey. We always ensure that your referral request applications are filled with bright colors of success and glory. And therefore, you must keep us updated with your whereabouts. I'm really happy to inform you that our placement team is actively working on lateral placements as well. You can connect anytime with your institute to get support for your job. We will continue to have more collaborations and MOUs where we will extend our support to our alumni in order to help them in their growth trajectory. I'm confident that through our efforts and commitment, we will be able to achieve more and able to continue to develop stronger relationships with our alumni. On this occasion, I'm happy to share some of the achievements of IIBM with you all. We are happy to announce that we are the only standalone institute selected for Leadership in Teaching Excellence program by AICT amongst the 475 institutions across 28 states. We are pleased to inform you all this year we have added one more feather to our cap by winning the Z EduFuture Excellence Award organized by Z Digital as the most emerging marketing management college. We have also signed MOU with International University UDinus, wherein we have successfully completed virtual internship of 15 international students in India, and our 18 students successfully completed their international internship from Indonesia. Our first batch of 40 students have successfully completed one-year certification program in SAP and are placed in companies like Deloitte, TCS, Cognizant, Accenture, and many such renowned brands. I congratulate you all once again, and I really look forward towards a successful journey ahead. I believe in each one of you. I know you will do great things. You will do good. But always keep one thing in mind. Your attitude can take you forward or your attitude can take you down. The choice is always yours. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. So, here's the most awaited moment. Yes, now it's time we acknowledge the talent of our brimming students. The fruit of hard work and discipline shall finally be reaped. We would like to facilitate the graduates of 2019-21 batch with medal, who had the urge to walk that extra mile, work a little harder, and always made their presence felt with their performance in different fields. And the recipients are Mr. Arjun Gupta, Mr. Vikas Patidar, Ms. Dolphy Biswas, Mr. Utkarsh Mishra, Mr. Dhruv Vaishisht, Ms. Kritika Rana, Ms. Divya Thakur, Mr. Surendra Thakur, Mr. Himanshu Mehrotra. Presentation of trophies. We shall now like to distribute the rolling trophies to the candidates who have excelled in academics, executed exceptional projects, winter and summer internship, carried out extraordinary research, actively represented the institute in different extracurricular and co-curricular activities, taking the name of institute to greater heights. With a sense of ownership, dedication, and commitment towards any task or responsibility taken at hand. Students who have worked day and night selflessly for others and contributed beyond self at each stage of progression to help others. This award is for service beyond self in the fond memory of late Srimati Burmi Devi, mother of Lieutenant Sher Singh, instituted in 2019, and the recipient is Ms. Divya Jaiswal and Mr. Utkarsh Gupta. Extracurricular Activities Trophy. This trophy has been instituted by Colonel R.K. Pava, Professor Emeritus IIEBM, in the fond memory of his dear parents, late Hemprem and Gulab Raj Pava, in the year 2013. This trophy is awarded to the student who represented the institute in different activities like inter-institute competitions, sports competition, and won different awards and accolades. So, this trophy goes to Mr. Abhishek Kumar and Ms. Akansha Yadavanshi for the active participation in extracurricular activities. Winter Internship Project Trophy. This trophy has been instituted by Professor Arpit Trivedi, CMO, IIEBM, in the fond memory of his grandfather, late Shri B.S. Trivedi, in the year 2016. Shri B.S. Trivedi was an educationist and social reformer and has contributed extensively in the field of art and culture. He established Niketan, Kala Niketan, with the sole motive of promoting art, culture, and folk music of Madhya Pradesh. The other wings of the organization were a primary school and self-help group for women. Our economy is changing daily, and with it, the talents, skills, and experience needed to be a part of that growth cycles are too. The job market is a competitive one, and often that is tough learning curve for recent graduates. This is the big reason behind growth of applied learning and internship opportunities becoming a key part of college experience for all students. This trophy is awarded to students who worked hard in these difficult times, overcoming all the hurdles and obstacles to achieve this honor. They are Miss Lucky Sankla and Mr. Smith Shah, Summer Internship Project Trophies. This trophy has been instituted by Mr. Rishi Kumar Mittal in the fond memory of his grandfather, late Sri Gangadhar Mittal, in the year 2000. Sri Gangadhar Mittal was a very well-known entrepreneur from the city of Siliguri in West Bengal. He was instrumental in establishing different industries and educational institutions. He firmly believed that practical exposure and hands-on learning in addition to theoretical inputs was the best way for one to learn and excel in what he or she was doing. One of the most important tasks in any society is the education and training of young people. It is the key to employment, progress, and a strong society and economy. Though due to COVID-19, fieldwork was not possible. Overcoming all the difficulties, our students have virtually completed their summer internships and have excelled in the same. This trophy is awarded to the student who performed exceptionally well in his/her summer internship, where he/she was able to successfully execute the task allotted to the best of his/her ability. So, Ms. Monica Singhal and Mr. Aman Kothari are awarded the Sri Gangadhar Mittal Trophy, HR Management Trophy. The trophy is for the title of Best Student in Human Resource Management. This trophy is awarded to the student who has good people management skills and is passionate for growing and developing employees, being more empathic, and the recipients are Ms. Mauli Ghosh and Ms. Palak Garwani. The next trophy is for the title of Best Student in Financial Management. This trophy is awarded to student who has an analytical mind and can explore numbers and figures very professionally to predict and present health and wealth of the organization. And the recipient is Ms. Monica Singhal. The next trophy is for the title of Best Student in Marketing Management. This trophy is awarded to student who has boundless enthusiasm and can strategically and thankfully manage the clientele and add value to the business of an organization. The recipient is Mr. Pavan Pawar. Best Boy Student in Academics Trophy. The trophy has been instituted by Business Development Bureau India Private Limited in fond memory of their founder, late Mr. R.V. Krishnan, in the year 2017. With a strong foundation of knowledge, Mr. Krishnan established BDB India Private Limited in the year 1989, which became one of the major business research companies in the country, with clients spread in virtually every industry segment in India and abroad. As it is truly said, knowledge is the power. Recipient of the Best Boy Student in Academics Trophy is Mr. Vaibhav Jaiswal.
I am really grateful to IIBM for giving me this award because being a science graduate is not an easy award to get, and that too having a 2 years break between your graduation and post graduation. So this award is really special to me, and without the contribution of faculty and my friends, it was not possible. So I would like to thank all the faculty member because the way they have taught us has helped me understand subject much better, and my friends who were always available for me to clear my doubt because all things are new to me. So thank you everyone who have helped me to get this award.
As correctly said, never let procrastination steal your time, thus your life. Set your goals, work on them, and never give up. And try harder when you fail. Even everything will work out pretty well. Next award are to the students who understood this saying and worked harder and harder. So, friends, next award is for the Best Girl Student in Academics Trophy. The trophy has been instituted by Mr. Uma Devi Raje Patwardhan of Miraj State in the fond memory of late Raja Madhav Rao Sahib Patwardhan, Raja of Miraj. This trophy is awarded to the girl who knew that education is the passport to future. For tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Chahat Khanna is being awarded the Best Girl Student in Academics Trophy.
Hey everyone. Today, as I woke up, I was hunting my closet in pursuit of what to wear, and I ended up selecting my best dress. Yes, the official IIBM dress that was a constant support to me in all the days of importance. 2 years ago, when I walked in the campus, I was one of the last persons, or to quote it correct, I was the second last person to come in and join. Since then, PGDM 190, as everybody calls it, became my identity. From dancing on the floor for the very first time in Eventia to being called out by names such as Pinku and Chetan by my friends, being called Klasnikova by one of the alumni, and also being called Kalki by one of my teacher, to finally reaching a level of zero backlogs, from being a state where I was said that I don't smile much in the interviews, to being told by my dean that she loves the way I keep smiling always. IIBM has given me immense memories. So I would like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude to Colonel Vinod Marwa for being so kind, Dr. Jay Singh for leading by example. I've got to learn a lot from them. Professor Arpit Trivedi for pushing me to my maximum potential. Dr. Poonam Nikam, who was my mentor in my true sense. Dr. And Lieutenant Sher Singh for showing faith in me. I would also like to thank my faculty members whose guidance and support made it possible for a science undergraduate girl to finally make it to today. Uh, Finally, I would also like to thank my fellow mates who were there with me in all my ups and downs. My wardens, both boys and girls warden, Moshis, all the Moshis without whom it wouldn't have been possible, all the office staff, all the board members. Thank you, everyone. And finally, I would just like to take a moment to pause and thank my family members whose unfailing quality of unconditional love and support finally helped me make it till here. So thank you, mom and dad. This one's for you. And ending up, I just have one small confession to make. I lived my life in graduation at DU, but I learned the true meaning of life here at IIBM. So thank you, IIBM.
Best Boy Student Trophy. The trophy has been instituted by Colonel Marwa, founder, president, and managing trustee, IIEBM, in the fond memory of his father, late Major Dr. Balram Singh Marwa, in the year 2000. Major Dr. B.S. Marwa was a prominent sport organizer, international referee, and judge in wrestling, apart from being on the board of Wrestling Federation of India. He accompanied the Indian contingent many a times to Olympics and Commonwealth Games. During his travel to abroad, he got introduced to homeopathy when he sustained a soldier injury. His speedy recovery converted him to a firm believer and practitioner of biochemical systems of medicine and homeopathic system of medicines. His service were recognized by Haryana government with the award of honorary doctor degree. He was a rare combination of soldier, a sportsman, a doctor, and an author with compassion in his heart. No matter how you feel, get up, dress up, show up, and never give up. Life is all about new opportunities and the chances it has to offer. Never let go opportunities and be afraid of taking new chances. Best Boy Student Trophy is awarded to Mr. Ganesh Monday.
A very good morning to respected chief guest present, Dr. Jaisingh Marwa sir, respected faculty, and all my dear friends. It is a great honor to be here to receive this award at this prestigious institute. Thank you so much, IIBM, for considering me a deserving student to get this award. I would like to thank my parents and my close friend, Sayukta, who had motivated me to get into this institute. I would like to thank to the faculty who had really supported me in every aspect to be a better person, a better student, a better human being. I would like to thank to all my batchmates who have showered all the love, care, and respect during my course. We really had a very great time. I'm sure we'll meet very soon. Thank you so very much, all the people who are present here and giving me this award. Thank you so much.
Best Girl Student Trophy. The next trophy has been instituted by Srimant Shivaji Raja Naik Nimbalkar in the fond memory of his mother, late Lady Lakshmi Devi Maloji Naik Nimbalkar, Rani Sahiba of Paltan in the year 2000. Lady Lakshmi Devi was a firm believer that education for girls was a must for progress of the society. She donated one of her residences at Pune for starting a school for girl students who could not afford education. In the year 1948, she personally visited United States and secured 2 scholarships from US University for girl students to pursue their higher education in US. The trophy has been awarded to the student who proved herself in co-curricular, extracurricular activities and was always ready to walk that extra mile, burn the midnight oil, and successfully accomplish the mission or task at hand, and excel in the academics. The Best Girl Student Trophy is awarded to Ms. Pankuri Anand.
Hello everyone, my name is Pankuri Anand. I'm from batch 1921. These 2 years have not less than been a roller coaster ride for me. In such a short span, I have experienced so many emotions, experiences, be it life projects, internships, college activities, college discipline, and whatnot. But the best part of all these things were that they have helped me to be who I am today and be the best version of myself. I am and will always be grateful to the college authorities, my mentors, my professors, who have always guided me and supported me through my thick and thin. They were always there to help me to improve my skills, and they have helped me to identify my strengths and overcome my fears. I'm also thankful to my batchmates who have given me the best experience and memories for my life. Now I can proudly say that I am an alumni of IIEBM and a budding professional who has been placed at City Corp as an operation support specialist. Lastly, I would like to thank my parents who have always encouraged me to take the best decisions of my life. Thank you.
Best All-Round Student Trophy. The trophy has been instituted by Mr. Marwa in the fond memory of her father, late Srimant Shivaji Naik Nimbalkar, in the year 2000. Shivaji Raje was a philanthropist, philosopher, and visionary who worked selflessly for the masses of Paltan state. He was instrumental in the starting the second cooperative sugar factory in Paltan state, Shri Ram Cooperative Sugar Factory. He also established a cooperative bank and educational institutes with multiple disciplines. All work and no play makes a jack a dull boy. It goes without saying who steals the show at the end of the day, definitely is the best performer in all respects. That includes academics, extracurricular activities, and who believe in teamwork and portrays leadership. The Best All-Round Student Trophy is awarded to none other than Miss Aditi Singh.
Oh my God. All rounder. That's huge. Actually, that's huge. Uh, I'm really, really thankful. All of you, all of the teachers, all of the faculties, everybody. I'm really thankful. And getting this award means, yeah, it kind of matters to me a lot. I really remember the times when I used to be in the college and everybody had supported me, everybody had encouraged me at every point of time. And I guess that is the kind of encouragement and support that has made me come all the way through here. I would not have been here if it not was because of you guys. You made it happen for me. And thank you everyone, for the mentors, the teachers, and every person who came in my life in such a way that have brought me here. Not only the faculties and teachers, but also the friends. Thank you so much for having my back all the time, for not losing faith in me, for supporting me all the way to come here through. You guys made it possible for me. And if I could, though I would not, but if I could, I would really like to share this award with all of you. Thank you so much.
Due to this COVID-19 situation, we are following the social distancing norms. And therefore, we took this opportunity to visit our chief guest, Commander Dr. Bhushan Diwan, for delivering of the valedictory address.
A good day to all of you. It's a gold mine of opportunities, and I think your training over here has really prepared you to go and compete in the arena over there, huge, vast arena over there. Age is on your side, vast knowledge inputs are on your side, and lots of energy is on your side. So all that you need to do is get going. You know what? Life is all about making sure that the music inside me, the tune inside me should play out. And when I go away from the earth, before I go away from the earth, the tune inside me has played out. Which means, first of all, I need to find who am I? What makes me tick? What makes me perform? What puts me off? What gets me going? And I'm certain each one of us during our life, whether as a student or as an executive, have been trying to always consciously or subconsciously keep thinking of these things. Therefore, now you are entering into most of you may be entering into the very first job, and this is a new phase in which you're going to learn a lot, improve yourself a lot, learn from real life, learn from the doing a job, learn from the experience. And I think the best value to have is to be a lifelong learner, lifelong experimenter. If you do that, you'll be always prosperous and happy. And therefore, first thing you need to get out of your mind is, wow, I've achieved. No, you achieved nothing. You have made a beginning. You got a visa to go to land up in Canada. Let's say, if you go to Canada, will you be working on a petrol pump there? Or maybe in 1 year, 2 years, you'll be big corporate magnate there, or you'll be big entrepreneur there. So that is all up to you in the next 2, 3, 4 years. How do you find yourself? How do you assess yourself? And this visa you have got is to enter into the corporate, prepared for this day. And now you want to prove yourself on the ground. In the classroom environment, things are very structured, things are very static. Life out there is very dynamic. A small minor thing can spoil the show, and many times a small minor thing can also boost you. Let's say you're going for a interview, a very important meeting, and something happens. God forbid your car, you meet with an accident, or your transport is stuck up. You don't reach for an important interview. You may miss a big chance. But in the corporate world, the real life world, very rarely there are second chances. In the classroom, yes, I have a time, I can submit my assignment, I can do my examination on a fixed day. Things are very structured, things are very fixed. I can do it, I have time to prepare, and I can even redo things. In the corporate world, no. A punishing schedule in that sense, but very challenging, lot of adrenaline, lot of excitement. But the point is, when you go there in the real life world, you understand that of us learn fast, but nothing should discourage us. I may achieve my success later. You may achieve it faster than me. But success should not make me rest on my oars, and a failure should not make me depressed, such that I can't perform. It's a long haul, race actually. So don't give up if there is a minor reverse, and don't relax if there is a minor success. And the point is, what will make you go on progressing continuously when you go into the corporates? I think if you focus on one thing, add value. Wherever you are, add value. Add value daily. Add value minute by minute. Add value to the organization. Add value to yourself. If you're adding value, your organization is also growing, you're also growing, and you are dear to the organization. If you don't focus on adding value, and if you think that you got a job of, let's say, a package of 20 lakhs, and you achieved something, and that's the end of the story, I think very soon you will peter out. So focus on adding value every day, every minute. Work on your own gaps. I may be a good analytical guy. I may have a poor EQ, emotional quotient. I need to work on that. I may have poor communication. Heavens have not fallen. You can, if you grow, if you improve yourself, you are in the race. And adding value, if you've been given a package of 20 lakhs, corporate expects that you will give a business of 2 CR, at least 2 CR, 10 times, if not 4 CR, 4 crores. So you have to add value in that sense. The question is, what habits, what characteristics will make you keep going forward day in and day out, despite the daily reverses or daily successes, despite the bullshit from the boss, despite you not meeting targets, whatever. I think what will take you on you will be on a solid foundation and a solid platform to go on flying and going upwards. How? Plan your work, plan your day. Know what are you doing. Like they say, common sense is the most uncommon. Many times we are doing something, we don't know what are we doing, why we are doing. So the 4 W's and 1 H. What? Why? Why I've been given this job? What is expected in this job from me? Why my boss gave me to analyze this set of data? What does he want? What is he looking for? Why? Next, when? Timelines are very important. Quality means good characteristics, specified expected characteristics, and timely delivered. So when and where? Where, if you got to be at the right time, at the right place, with the right job. The point is, if you basically whatever you're doing, and if you are not keeping your boss in picture, he doesn't know what you're doing. I think very soon he'll be frustrated. So keep your boss in picture. He knows what you're doing. He knows he doesn't get any surprises from you. Then no, and so 4 W's and 1 H. Why? Why am I doing this? What, where, when, and how? How? Again, when you go to the corporate world, I can tell you, no matter, there will be people who will be big show-offs, big showmen, presenting, and coming across as very impressive, influential, very dynamic or whatever. But you know what? Trade, knowledge of the trade, expertise in the trade is more important than the job. What is required? What is expected? What value can I add to it? How can I do it better this time compared to earlier time? Focus on the trade rather than tricks of trade. Show off this, that also works. That also counts. But in the long run, your basics, your strong basics, your competence in the trade and profession will take you forward. You will be discovered to be seen as a real person, as a competent person, and you will be rewarded for that and promoted for that. Having said that, I have to tell you that since I touched upon the boss thing, it is not the most important thing, but I think if you really have to, once you go into the corporate world, you really have to gel nicely in the environment with your boss, with your colleagues, with your subordinates, all around. You need to gel well, good bonding. If that happens, your acceptance is high, your path is smoothened. There will be people to help you out if you're in trouble. So see to it that you gel well in the team. And since I talked about the boss, let me just say one more thing, last thing. Don't know only your key KRAs. I think you know what is KRAs, key result areas. Don't know only your KRAs. If you know your boss's KRAs, what is key result areas, what is expected from him by the organization, and in what way I can contribute to that, I think you will be very dear to the boss. So see one step ahead, see one step higher, that what you can do to make things better for your boss. I have to tell you one more thing, that simply saying that, show off doesn't count, or things are very simple, I'm great at heart, I have great substance in me, everything else is secondary. Sorry. Real life is not so simple. Don't be a simpleton. Please assume that, please know that real life world, there are office politics also. Yes, there are office politics, there are family politics. One brother is being treated as a more favorite brother than another brother, your sibling. So this is a real life. So don't be a simpleton. Like, oh, my wife will see the love in my heart, no problem, that doesn't matter. Sooner or later she will realize, sooner or later all of us are dead. You know what? 2000, I had gone to UK on faculty exchange program after my first job in Narsi Monji as a professor, and after my naval job, voluntary retirement, and 2000 I had gone to University of Durham. So it was a 2-week stay, faculty exchange. It was on quality and innovation from Narsi Monji Institute of Management Studies, Bombay. I had gone there. So while coming back, I somehow didn't have time to buy any gift for my wife. So the professor over there had told me, Bhushan, you mean you are going to go back to India without a gift for your wife? No, my wife will understand. She says, look here, in UK, it's fine to say that, I love her. But if you don't say I love you, So it may not be easily kept. It is wrong. You may miss out. So you are heading in UK. If I go back like this without a gift for my spouse, I think I'm setting first foundation stone for a divorce. That's what she told me, that professor there. So what I'm saying is, in real life, don't only be competent, but you should also be competent. Like they say, justice should be done. It should also seem to be done. So real life is very much, you look like you might have learned in marketing. जो दिखता है सो बिकता है. But again, जो दिखता है सो बिकता है, and the politics are there, show off aspects are there, that is also required. But if you're going to the office, politics are there, but don't spend your full time on handling office politics. Focus on the trade more than on the tricks in the trade. And another very important aspect in the corporate life is, you know what, time W's, one of the W was when. If things are going wrong for you, please handle them very quickly, very fast. Like I must tell you that as Vice President of TCS, I have been handling business transformation, organizational transformation. To try to bring in a change in any organization, there'll be vested interests who are opposing the change. There'll be others who have not been able to understand fully what is this change all about. And there'll be third variety who just don't want to change this very comfortable life. Now, in that sense, these are the aspects of elements of dimensions of opposition to your change program. Now, if opposition builds up, there is a resonance, 2-3 groups opposing you collude together. Your whole project of transformation can go for a 6. So keep your listening to the ground, what is happening, and quickly nip the problem in the bud. Take corrective action before it becomes large. Douse the fire before it becomes large. You need to be very sharp observer of things happening around you. Everything is not like in the classroom world. An assignment is given to me or a case study is given to me. I sit down on my desk and I just solve the problem. No. Real life is very dynamic, very unstructured. So small things, as I told you, can really spoil the show. So keep your senses alert so that you are able to deliver. At the end of the day, if you are not able to deliver, all your knowledge, all your sincerity, all your dynamism, all your hard work comes to naught. Of course, having said that, I want to tell you that it is not that you need to be an Einstein to succeed in corporate life. You don't have to be a super intelligent guy. No. But you have to be mainly, essentially, very observant, very focused on how events are unraveling and how you fit in them. But I don't want to have a long discussion with you on this. I want to give a closing comment here and leave you with this, that basically issue is there is no textbook solution to your success in the corporate life. You tell me a job, you tell me a job description, and you tell me a success story and failure story. All kinds of people. You take PepsiCo CEO, you take this company CEO. There are all kinds of people who have succeeded. But the focus is the dynamics of every company, of every organization is different, and it is continually changing. Why? There's a lot of competition, and expectation from you is also continually changing. And therefore, if you be alert and focused to see what's happening and where do you fit in that, and you need to be able to adjust to those things. If you can't adjust, to the demand of the new knowledge, which is simplest part. New knowledge is simplest part. Even Google or any YouTube video, you can pick up new knowledge. But what is more important, the subtle parts, softer parts. There is a lot of entropy in the corporate world, a lot of uncertainty. But at the end of the day, you've got to deliver. So it is just that, are you nimble-footed, alert to see what's happening and fitting there? And of course, hard work is given. It's like in the quality, they say, hygiene factor. Without hard work, without commitment, you will get nowhere. You'll be seen through very quickly. So there is no really copybook or textbook prescription for success in corporate life, except that be alert, be observant, and always focus on adding value in every situation to the cause, to the objective, and keep good working relationships all around, and follow habits of structured working, timely delivery, deliver more than what you promised. So this show-off story, showing off big targets, big plans will not work, because finally, when that will not be met, you are throwing surprises at your boss. It will be very sad for you. And I think I would like to leave you over here for the new voyage. You are on the threshold of a new voyage in your life. And these 3-4 years of your career now, after your classes, is now beginning. These 3-4 years are very crucial for your long-term success in your career, in your life, in your professional career. Maybe you may choose to become an entrepreneur, unicorn. Maybe you become a top honcho in 15, 20, 30 years. That's your dream. Look inside, look outside, find your fit, find your match, and don't be disheartened. There's time on your side. There's competence on your side. There's energy on your side. And don't fall for small aim that, it's, I'll take a simple path, nothing will function. So, and I can assure you, you know it already, most of us human beings are working at 1/30th, 1/40th, maybe 1/100th of our potential. So no matter, you may not have scored well here in some subject, he got much better grade than Field Marshal Manik Shah, many top generals. They were mediocre students actually. So it doesn't matter. Of course, just because you are a bright student, you will fail, that is wrong. Just because you are a weak student, you will succeed, that is wrong. It doesn't matter. Past is there, gone. It has its own place. Get going now. Rush for it now. But at every time, make sure that the music in me, is going to get more and more refined, and I am able to play out the music that is in me. Best of luck for the new beginnings. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. So happy to share the excitement of your graduation day, and so very proud of you too. With love and pride today and always, congratulations on your well-deserved success. Enjoy the little things, for one day you may look back and realize they were the big things. Now, I would like to facilitate the degree awardees for their hard work, which definitely not go unnoticed. Ms. Nupur Mathur, Ms. Rashmi Savlani, Ms. Sweta Kumari, Ms. Sakuntala Mitra, Ms. Neha Singh, Ms. Mauli Ghosh, Ms. Soumya Behura, Ms. Chayan Kumar, Ms. Shubham Mondol, Mr. Yash Vasanta, Ms. Radhika Chawla, Ms. Pankuri Anand, Ms. Mandvi Danayak, Ms. Sakshi Darwai, Ms. Aditi Singh, Ms. Dolpi Biswas, Ms. Ishika Jain, Mr. Arjun Gupta, Miss Snehal Renge, Mr. Mayank Khatri, Miss Akansha Yaduvanshi, Miss Swarupa Sahu, Miss Preeti Vidya Singh, Mr. Prabhat Kumar, Mr. Tanmay Khawas, Mr. Vaibhav Pandey, Miss Sakshi Sharma, Mr. Rishabh Bakshi, Mr. Vishal Pandey, Mr. Ravi Chaurasia, Mr. Anushtan Banerjee, Mr. Nishit Behra, Miss Babita Sharma, Mr. Aniket Malunchkar, Miss Lucky Sankla, Mr. Preet Jain, Mr. Saurav Kumar Jain, Miss Tanvi Tiwari, Mr. Sujan Bandhu Kumar, Miss Monica Singhal, Miss Shivya Tripathi, Miss Aditi Bokadia, Mr. Himanshu Mehrotra, Mr. Tanmay Bhavsar, Mr. Utkarsh Gupta, Mr. Amok Chaturvedi, Mr. Abhishek Kumar, Mr. Prashant Pathak, Mr. Shubham Bhagel, Mr. Parth Shah, Ms. Shrishti Sehdev, Mr. Shubham Saini, Ms. Mansi Goyal, Mr. Shivansh Sen, Ms. Neha Bisen, Ms. Tanya Malvi, Mr. Shubhadeep Kundu, Ms. Simran Chandwani, Ms. Kritika Rana, Mr. Mohit Bakku, Mr. Hardik Jain, Mr. Gaurav Kumar, Ms. Suruchi Chandel, Ms. Bhumika Talreja, Mr. Vaibhav Daryani, Ms. Nikita Nayak, Ms. Mahima Sinha, Ms. Rupal Gupta, Mr. Harshit Goswami, Mr. Navendra Singh Patel, Mr. Aman Kothari, Mr. Krishnan Kumar Bansal, Ms. Ayushi Tosar, Mr. Utkarsh Srivastava, Ms. Saloni Sinha, Mr. Adarsh Pandey, Ms. Simran Goenka, Mr. Utkarsh Mishra, Mr. Mohinesh Meghnani, Ms. Palak Garwani, Mr. Yash Padole, Mr. Saurav Patel, Mr. Pranav Srivastava, Mr. Javed Ali Beg, Mr. Vikas Patidar, Ms. Ayushi Mittal, Ms. Divya Thakur, Mr. Vivek Basu, Mr. Pratik Raghuvanshi, Ms. Arzu Gureru, Mr. Akash Mandolai, Mr. Rohit Chauhan, Mr. Rohit Raghuvanshi, Ms. Shivangini Gupta, Ms. Shivangi Sharma, Ms. Tanisha Verma, Mr. Alpesh Sharma, Ms. Nidhi Kumari, Ms. T.S. Sai Prashanti, Ms. Aishwarya Maurya, Mr. Abhishek Patidar, Mr. Tushar Mevani, Mr. Hridhay Kandel, Mr. Bhavesh Parashar, Mr. Gaurav Misal, Mr. Mayur Jain, Mr. Abhinav Wilson, Mr. Savarkar Gaurav, Ms. Sonal Yadav, Ms. Priyanshi Srivastava, Ms. Mulik Saili, Ms. Akansha Kirtiwar, Ms. Krutika Mandel, Ms. Ayushi Gupta, Mr. Sharad Sharma, Ms. Anjali Yadav, Ms. Nikita Bhagchandani, Mr. Montu Binoy, Ms. Akansha Kumari, Ms. Soumya Jain, Mr. Abhishek Jain, Ms. Jyoti Ojha, Mr. Gaurav Sakwani, Mr. Ankit Chaudhary, Mr. Saurav Sindhikar, Mr. Dhruv Vaishisht, Ms. Shivangini Chaubey, Ms. Kavita Chauhan, Mr. Pawar Pavan, Mr. Magar Avikash, Mr. Vaibhav Jaiswal, Mr. Abhishek Kumar, Ms. Ayushi Kesharwani, Mr. Rohan Raj Joshi, Ms. Asmita Saha, Mr. Harshit Chaukse, Ms. Sweta Sunakshi, Ms. Anugya Upadhyay, Mr. Munde Ganesh, Mr. Mohammad Shahid, Mr. Ansari Wasim Farid, Mr. Harsha Patel, Mr. Shri Krishnan Sharma, Mr. Ashish Kature, Ms. Pooja Chakrabarti, Mr. Nilesh Sharma, Mr. Divyanshu Sen, Ms. Shahat Khanna, Mr. Sunil Kumar Solanki, Ms. Divya Jaiswal, Ms. Shalini Ahir, Mr. Mohammad Bilal, Mr. Jevesh Soni, Ms. Masta Kumari, Ms. Yashashvi Kelkar, Mr. Smith Shah, Mr. Mishra Sagar, Mr. Aniket Sharma. To accomplish great things, we must not only act but also dream, not only plan but also believe, and we all anticipated in you. Kudos to the 2019-21 batch for successfully completing your post-graduation. The closing hour has finally arrived. As you continue with this journey, you may look back to this stage in your life with fondness and pride. Enjoy your day of celebration with your family and friends. Thank you and good luck.
कब मिलेंगे न जाने हम यारों फिर से सभी, लौट कर अब न आएंगे वो मस्ती भरे दिन कभी। हो दिल ये अपना कहे कि ऐ दोस्तों, I'm really gonna miss this place. I'm gonna miss my college days. I'm really gonna miss this place. I'm gonna miss my college days. याद है वो सारे lectures हमने जो बंक किए थे, प्रॉक्सी का पकड़ा जाना, हो लफड़े क्या कम किए थे। हो मिल के लिखना वो जर्नल्स और सबमिशंस लास्ट मिनट पे, एग्जाम्स की वो तैयारी और लिखना वो 3 घंटे, और बाहर आके वो कहना साला क्या बेकार पेपर सेट किया था यार। मिलता फर्स्ट क्लास कभी यहाँ तो लगती थी केटी कभी, लौट कर अब न आएंगे वो मस्ती भरे दिन कभी। हो दिल ये अपना कहे कि ऐ दोस्तों, hey yeah, I'm really gonna miss this place. I'm gonna miss my college days. I'm really gonna miss this place. I'm gonna miss my college days. टीचर्स हमको दिल से हमेशा, याद आएगा ये कैंपस और इसकी अपनी दुनिया, हो याद आएगा हमेशा ये आशियां। I'm really gonna miss this place. I'm gonna miss my college days. I'm really gonna miss this place. I'm gonna miss my college days. I'm really gonna miss this place. I'm gonna miss my college days. Oh, I'm really gonna miss this place. I'm gonna miss my college days.